Comes here, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is up, everybody? We are live on a Tuesday night. Is it Tuesday? Or is it Monday? It's Monday. It's Monday. Man, I can't keep track. I move so fast and do so much. Days are... I move so fast and do so much. I apologize for the echoes here. There we go. Fix. I move so fast and do so much. All right, we're getting there, guys. Sorry for the clunky start. I think we're good now, though. I think we're good. Welcome. We're finishing up what we started last night. We have a Core 21 battle right behind it. We also have a Modern Horizons 2 set booster box battle that we do have 2 spots left in. If you are feeling lucky, jump on in there. And just getting everybody that's in these first 2 tagged and ready to go right quick. Let me adjust my playmat there, see what that looks like. So how are you on this Monday? Was it a Monday? Was it better than a Monday? So I've been wide open since 6 a.m. and I literally have not stopped. I'm sure you already heard me say that because, like I said, clunky start, but we got things smoothed out. All right, it's Monday Madness. What's up, Neil? Yeah, it's been a wild day, to say the least. I've not stopped to eat, drink, or be merry. I've just worked and ran myself to death. You know, eventually all the hard work will pay off, right? Isn't that how it's supposed to work? So let me shoot some DMs to these guys. Let's get the box out there. That way you just aren't staring at a doggo playmat. So the weekend is over. That means the Magic 30 event in Vegas is over. Did anybody here get a chance to go? If you did, I'm super jealous. I wish I would have got to go. Maybe next year if they do it next year. We'll see. I definitely plan on getting out a little more, even if they're not Magic 30 events. Getting out to some events across the country. Meeting some people, having some fun, playing some Magic. I wish there was a way that I could get all... There has to be a way I can do all this prior to starting the stream. Or maybe I need to enlist a mod to do it while I stream. I think that would be the most streamlined, effective method for doing this. Well, here's the thing. Like, I'm so busy, Andy. Like, I don't even think about it. Like, I have 100 things to do, and, like, food is not on the agenda. Like, eventually I do get a headache, or like you said, I do get a little bit dizzy. Brent, you did make it in MH2. We're waiting on 2 more spots to fill in MH2, so if anybody wants to, if anybody feels Modern Horizon-y, we are definitely due for a monkey. So, hopefully that box has a Ragavan in it, a couple elementals. The last 2 or 3 boxes we've done have kind of been mid. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to be one of those streamers that, you know, when the pulls are kind of poopy, I'm not going to get excited and try to make it feel better than it is. It is it's just sometimes it be like that. Sometimes you get in that rut, and the only way to get out is just keep on keeping on. And that's kind of the motto for my life right now. You just got to keep on keeping on. What's up, Cards and Review? Or should I say Chris? Obadiah, what is up? So I'm really hyped for this MH2 box because we've been running a lot of drafties. What's up, Jonathan? How you been, dude? How have you been? You know, I don't stream as regularly as I would like to. It has picked up quite a bit in the past 3 months since I ventured out on my own. Still not at the level where I want it to be, but we're going to get there. We're going to get there together. As long as you'll have me, I'll be here, guys. It's the D&Ds. We're looking for Spider Mommies, Tiamats, Dragons, you name it, we're looking for it. Spot number 1 belongs to Robin all the way in Germany. Yeah, there's a cold going around. There's also a new variant of the Rona kicking around too that's highly contagious. Seems like everybody I know has had it at some point. But our battle order for tonight: Robin, Hunter, Jeff, Conrad, Andy, and Lewis in the caboose. Maddie Keys is calling both in slot 4 and a Circle of Dreams Druid, which is pretty much a guy's cradle on a dude, in slot 1. So let's get started. Robin, you're up first. Here we go. Pack numero uno, Red Dragon. Hobgoblin Captain there. Lots of uncommons. Wizard Spellbook. Magic Missile, and a Hashep Oasis. And this is out of Hour of Devastation. Or Hour of Devastate Your Wallet. Because that's what that set did when it was released. It's actually a pretty solid set these days. But back in 2016, 2017, it was not that great. People did not like the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that came in there. So we have a stamped art card. It is the Manticore, not to be confused with Masticore. Come on, Beeve. Zorn. Okay, this is actually a solid rare. Not upset about hitting the Zorn. We got a Mimic and a Get to Know Your boosters. So what Magic products that they've been rapid fire releasing the past week or so, or coming up in the next month or two, are you most excited about? Are you excited about these Ixalan spoilers? Are you a My Little Pony kind of dude or gal? Froghemoth, Power of Persuasion, because we got a My Little Pony Secret Lair, right? We also got the My Little Pony playmat to go with it. Just restocked our test kits for the vid because certain requirements still around. Caves looks awesome. Caves looks awesome. You know, I feel like it doesn't matter. They could have called it Sewers of Ixalan, and if they put Mana Crypt in it, it's gonna sell, right? That's an auto. I'm gonna buy it. Vorpal Sword. Vorpal Sword is one of those cards that had a huge amount of hype when the set was released. Still a super cool card. Alternate win cons are always in demand in my mind. Matt said he forgot about the frog. And Robin, that's going to have you at 16, my friend. Hunter, Deadly Dispute. Deadly Dispute is good. Didn't we get a reprint of Deadly Dispute in one of the Commander sets recently? I feel like. Power Word Kill there. And Teleportation Circle. Very nice. Hunter starting off strong with the circle. All I gotta say is, Matt, never forget about the frog. When you forget about the frog, that's when the frog is most likely to surprise you. Treasure Chest. It's still unreal to me that Treasure is still, it's a menace, really. Like they haven't done something about it. They haven't backed off of it. They're just like all in on Treasure. So typically any card that does Treasure things like the Pitiless Plunderer, the Ancient Copper Dragon, so on and so forth, bring the beef. Den of the Bugbear for our first man land, and it's probably the best one out of the set. I'll go ahead and say it. Den of the Bugbear is the best man land in the set. Because you get a 3/2 goblin creature out of the land, and then you make a 1/1 goblin that attacks with it. And if there's one thing that we like, it's the Gobos. Mana Crypt would be part of the regular set. I don't exactly know how it's going to be inserted, Matt. I'm sure somebody here can tell us. I know there's going to be multiple variations, like as far as color rarity. So we got Orb of Dragonkind. You're ambushed on the road. So 2. So since we're opening D&D, there's a newish game store pretty close to me, about an hour away. And they started off as more of like a Warhammer kind of a thing, but now they've branched into like all the different nerd realms. And now they do Magic and D&D and the whole 9 yards. But they have actually renovated one of the rooms in the LGS. So pack 1 here for Jeff. And they're actually renting it out, right? They're gonna Airbnb this room. And it's like a Dungeons and Dragons themed room, and they're calling it the Air D&D. So Jeff's gonna start off with the Blackstaff of Waterdeep. So I think that's pretty. It's corny, but it's also cool. It definitely fits the theme of D&D, right? And I just kind of like the vibe of everything they're doing at that store. And the staff is super duper cool and helpful. Oh, we got something big. Oh, another Deadly Dispute here. Nice little hit there for Jeff. We got something big and shiny back there too. What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? We got a Paladin class. It's just a borderless uncommon dragon, but it's still cool. We'll take it. Borderless foil dragons always have a spot. Jeff has got 2 1 CMC packs in a row, guys. 2 in a row. Evolving Wilds module. Demigorgon. We got the red Mythic Dragon and the red elf to go with it. Sheesh. Good pack there for Jeff. And I'm out of penny sleeves. So we're using just dragon shields because that's how we roll. And that's going to be 10 more for Jeff. He was going for the low. He's like, nah, I want Mythic Dragons instead. I've been grinding TCG Player lately. And I've been listing a bunch of like jank on there, like, you know, quarter 50-cent cards and things like that. And I've got like 53 orders I need to get shipped out right. Oh my gosh! I told you Jeff wanted Mythic Dragons back to back. This time it's Old Gnawbone Module Hall of Storm Giants. Jeff in the middle, getting all that prime rib. Sheesh. Inferno, followed by Old Gnawbone and a Hall module. That's what I'm talking about. People underestimate the D and Dizzle. Quit hating on this set and love it like you should. And that's going to be 19 for Jeff. Also taking the lead. with the 7 CMC long neck green girl. Conrad, you are up. Let's go, Conrad. Borderless uncommon black dragon there. Hand of Vegna. Reduce the memory. That's a Strixhaven list card. I always feel like it's weird when, like, the previous set gets a list card in the new set. Let that stuff marinate for a little bit, right? Just let it marinate. Let us get a set or two under our belt before you start reprinting and jamming things on the list. You feel me? Purple Worm. Here's a, I'm not a doctor. This is not, health advice. But if you have a Purple Worm, you probably need to go get some sort of antibiotic shot. Consult your family physician. We have another Hall of Storm Giants here for Conrad and a Pillage for you guys that like to destroy lands. So let's take a poll. What do you dislike the most playing against? Counter decks, land destruction, or discard? Which one of those is the least fun? In your opinion, there's no right or wrong answer to this. Conrad, you are up, my friend. Celestial Unicorn. Brent says counter decks. Prosperous Innkeeper. Oh, you're watching the Eagles Monk class. I forgot it's football season. And I'm actually playing fantasy football. I need Jalen Hurts to get me like 1,000,000 points tonight. Mill. Ooh, I didn't even think about Mill. Or like some sort of stacks deck. Portable Hole. Good what a pack. You got the Dispute and the Portable Hole. 2 Super Dupas. And a Varus Silvery Moon. 4/3. And that's going to be 10, Conrad. All right, my man Andy. He's got a couple already good. Because another Portable Hole, here's what I did, right? Bard class, 4/2. Treasure Vault, Froghemoth, triple tap, Poison counters. Yes, Poison can get annoying. I had Tua and Herbert. And I was like, no, I'm going to keep rolling with Jalen. I think Jalen's the play. And of course, Tua went off. Herbert went off. So I figured Hurts will be the bottom, the worst one of the 3 quarterbacks I have on my roster. All right, pack 2, Andy. You already got a Treasure Vault under your belt. Triple tap there too. Westgate Regent. I always thought this was a really cool vampire. And a foil paladin class. So a 6 CMC pack there. Because it's a 8-man league. It's an 8-man league. So that's how I got all 3 of those quarterbacks. And I didn't really research the league. Ranger class, love this card. Love it a lot. Kalayan. Quarterback, it's not a very quarterback-heavy league. Quarterbacks don't score the kind of points they should. And my team has been riddled with injuries. I've got Cooper Kupp on the injured reserve. I have Jamar Chase not doing anything. Dragon Turtle. Ooh, the book triple. Oh, we almost had the quadfecta, but it was an uncommon. But triple tap here, Showcase Drizzt and a Book of Exalted Deeds. 3, 8, 11 more for Andy. And that's going to put you at 9, 15, 26, taking the lead. We do have Lewis in the caboose, though. Let me actually check. Let me check my my fantasy team and see what it looks like. All right, here's what we got. We got Hurts, Chase, we got Williams, Harris, Kelly. I put him in there because Austin Eckler got hurt. Ingram, Christian Kirk, Waller's in there because I didn't have any other players except London, which I didn't think was going to do that great. But Tua and Herbert went crazy. Adam Jones is done, you know, injuries, man. What can you do? What can you do? All right, Lewis, here we go. So Hurts just threw a pick, so I'm going to lose a couple points there. It'll end up being a close game. It'll be in a close game. All right, Lewis, first hit, true polymorph. A Necrovolver out of Apocalypse on the list. So we got 6 plus 3 will be 9. With a Walker for every... Is there a Walker for every color in this set? We have a module card back there. Is Mike Williams out for the season? Holy cow. I didn't even know that. Cave of the Frost Dragon. And a foil module, Den of the Bugbear. That's a good pack for Lewis. So who's the second best receiver on the Chargers? I guess I need to go figure that out, right? Dang. I'm guessing Keenan Allen's probably already been snagged, though. Yeah, somebody already got Keenan Allen. Dang. Dang, bruh. Well, you know, there's always next year for the fantasy football, right? Temple of the Dragon Queen. Pretty card in module. Blink Dog. Nadar Selfless Paladin. 4/3. Who's the rookie? Josh Palmer, that's his name. Dungeon Descent foil bag of holding. All right, Lewis, that's going to put you at 12. You're kind of in the hunt for the low there. So through 4 packs for everybody. We have Robin at 16. We have Hunter at 9. 19 for Jeff. 10 for Conrad. Andy's at 26, and Lewis is at 12. Tiamat art card. Morgan Caden, something. Rangers Hawk, Forsworn Paladin. And a Tomb of Annihilation. So that's going to put Robin at a 17. I'll have to see if Palmer is available. Here we go. Hunter, last pack. Guardian of Faith. Okay. We will take a Guardian of Faith. That is a solid card. And that's going to move you up to 12. Jeff. Can we get another Dargon? I guess here we probably want the Ebondeth. If we get another dragon, let's see what we get though. Let's see. Hob. Oh! I called it. Jeff said, "Can we get another dragon?" And I said, "I guess we want Ebondeth." And we pulled the Jeff, you were mother of dragons tonight. You're not the Hamburglar, but you are the mother of dragons. That's going to put you at 26. Jeff absolutely killed it. Look at that. Congrats, Jeff. Congrats. What's up, Arturo? How you been, brother? How did Monday treat you? Gelatinous Cube. Tiamat! This is a Dragon box. Congrats on the Tiamat. That's going to be 5, 6, 7, 11 for Conrad. Counterdecks or LD. What if it's like an Izzet deck that's all counter spells and all land destruction? How terrible would that be? And Conrad, that pack is going to put you at 21. Bless my wrinkly old man hands. Last pack for Andy. Will there be some beef? Triumphant Adventurer. Paladin Shield. This is going to be 2 more, putting Andy at 28. And with that, Andy takes the lead back. All right, Lewis. You're at 12. 12 is currently the low with Hunter at 12. You can tie if you hit a land. A Dancing Sword is more than a land. Oh, at least you got a nice little list hit here with the Swiftfoot Boots, though. Can never have too many Swiftfoot Boots. Am I right? And that's going to put Lewis at 14. So here's what we've got, gentlemen. Robin's at 17. Hunter's at 12 in the low. Jeff is at 26. Conrad's at 21. 28 for Andy, which is the high spot. And 14 for Lewis. So let's distribute a couple of these. Hunter, Andy, but we're not done. We got a random. So Robin, Jeff, Conrad, Lewis, 1, 3, 4, and 6 is still in the hunt. So we're going to roll the dice and see who gets the other collector booster. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. It will be Conrad getting the bonus pack. All right, here we go, Hunter. Congrats on your low spot. Let's see if there's some foil D&D beef in here. Come on. We got the jelly. Warlock Collector. The Book of Vile Darkness. Oh, sheesh. Borderless Gnawbone. And this was a solid pack. Look at that. Got the foil Zorn, old Gnawbone, and a book. Sheesh. Hunter with the low spot beef, baby. AFR. Jeff, you made out all right. You did okay even without the bonus pack. But AFR is showing out tonight. Really good AFR stuff. You know, most people don't get excited, but this is beefy. This is beefy. All right, Andy. Let's see what we can get for you, brother. What will it be? Sphere of Annihilation. Followed by Diviner's Portent. Let me focus. Focus. Hand of Vecna. Evolving Wilds. Gelatinous Cube. We got one more shot at glory. It's a Wizard's Spellbook. Nothing too crazy there for Andy, but it's always fun to open these collectors. And now for the random winner. Conrad. Here we go. Will the luck of the random be on Conrad's side? Wild Endeavor. The Long Rest. What is this? This is an ancient gold dragon? Adult gold dragon? Adult. This is my favorite art. He looks like a catfish with all those whiskers. Minsk, beloved ranger. Look. Look, he's Boo. It's Boo in his hand. Sheesh. Not a bad bonus pack for Conrad. We'll take it. Womp womp. I'm sorry, Andy. I really wanted to get a Lolth in there. The Spider Queen needed to make an appearance, but it didn't happen. Unfortunately. So next up we have Core 21, guys. Core 21. I do believe, like I said, I believe there's 2 spots left in Modern Horizons 2. So if you wanna take a ride on the monkey train, feel free to jump in on that one. As I'm clearing the table here. I need to set it up like I used to have it, where I had two 8-foot tables side by side, and they were at the same level, so I was able to just leave the cards on the playmat and slide the playmat out of the way, and then do housekeeping after the stream was over or the next morning. Maddie Keys saying Grim Tutor slot number 1. What about Eugene the Spirit Dragon? Will we see a Eugene? Elder Gargaroth, even. I feel like the Gargaroth will probably see some, like, a tick in interest when the Ixalan set comes out. I think he's just a beast. He's not a dinosaur, but I feel like he slots in a lot of those dinosaur decks. Like, especially like that Galta. Like, could you imagine just chucking a Gargaroth out there for free? But I guess if you're throwing something out for free, you want something big and dumb and has like a crazy ETB effect. I don't know. Free Gargaroth seems good too. I'd take it any day of the week. Ooh, I forgot about Terror of the Peaks. Forgot about Terror of the Peaks. Super excited to see if we can get one of those. The dragons have been out in full force tonight, guys. The Chromatic Ori. You know, I'm going to say it. I think Core 21 is extremely underrated. Like, everybody knows it's underrated, but I don't think they know how underrated. Like, it's underrated squared. All right, let's get the Core 21 up here. So this has a smorgasbord of packs here. The high and the low the high gets to choose their pack, low gets to choose their pack, and then the random spot gets whatever pack high and low don't choose. But hopefully, this box is just going to have beef in it. Beef on beef on beef. Always fun to open Core 21. We have the Sad Robot, the Solemn Simulacrum, which isn't a very valuable rare, but I feel like the Solemn Simulacrum is, in my mind, a commander staple. It slots in just about any deck, except like an aggro deck. Don't think you. I mean, but he can block. He gets you a land. He draws you a card. There's a lot of utility out of that sad little robot. And you know what? I don't think he should be sad, because he's such a good card. He just doesn't. I think he's sad because nobody appreciates him like I appreciate him. Poor guy. All right, here we go. Gonna start this one off with my man Chase Tate. Andy going again. Spot number 2. Miguel 3. Doug 4. Charlie John number 5. And in the caboose, we got Brian Brim. There we go. And let's get rolling. We do have a pull tab, so these are going to open super duper easy for us. Should speed things up. And Mythic right out of the gate for Chase. That is Mangara the Diplomat. When the set released, a borderless foil Mangara the Diplomat would run you mid-20s. High 20s, almost 30 bucks at one point. Don't know where Mangara is chilling these days, but I'm sure it's not that high, but it's a super cool card nonetheless. And always happy to see Mangara. Woo! Woo! Matt Keys with his Nostradamus foresight. Foil Grim Tutor. He called it with a temple. Holy sheesh. Matt, how do you know? That's like the 12th time that's happened. 3 more for Chase. Very nice hit there with the Grim Tutor. Grim Tutor was a multiple hundred, was it like $200 before this reprint? Crazy stuff. Foil Shrine there. Oh, Matt, you were double right. Back-to-back Grim Tutors for Chase. One of them shiny. Get out of here. Congrats, dude. Mangara's 922. See, Mangara's a good card. Holy sheesh. All right, Joel Rail. Got an Eliminate in there, too. 2 more. So, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to see it yet, but there's a T-shirt running around. I saw it on TikTok yesterday, and there's a couple people that sent it to me, and I sent it to a couple people. But it's like an old piece of art, and it has a knight. But they have put a piece of, like a stake in front of the knight, and it's like he's like dubbing another knight. But it says sirloin on it, and I want it so bad. 19 there for Chase. Good start. 2 Grim Tutors. My man Andy is up. Let's get him that Vidalcan Orrery, or the Chromatic Orrery, excuse me. Let's get him not that spider. We're wanting the dragon. We are wanting the Terror of the Peaks. You know, honestly, I think with the amount of good cards in the set, the boxes should be much more expensive than they are. Lily Standard Bearer. I guess maybe the set's top mythic heavy. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. What do you think? And this Goblin Wizard, why is he that ripped and his face looks like that? You got the Goodest Boy, the pack leader, our Furious Rise. I'm ready for another core set. If they can do another core set on the power level of this one, I'm completely okay with them bringing core sets back, because the sets that replaced the core sets was I think AFR was the one after this one. Heroic Intervention. And then Dominaria United, was the core set? You'd always be wrong. Yeah, you got my kind of luck, it sounds like. That's 2 more for Andy. Nice hit with the Heroic Intervention. How have you been, Joseph? Mike! Let's skip this. Hold on, guys. Let me skip this ad. It's not letting me. It's a non-skippable ad. We're back. So let me ask you a question. Sublime Epiphany. I feel that, Joseph. It was definitely a Monday, right? If you guys really like the content creators you like on YouTube, do you watch the ads or do you skip them? 3, 6, 8, 10. That's going to be 16 for Andy. Miguel, let's go, bro. Good luck, my friend. Hooded Blightfang. Selfless Saver. The non-core core sets are booty. I think with like Magic openings and stuff, I think a lot of ads do get watched because people turn on these videos. They turn them on as like background noise while they're doing other things. Transmogrify. So they're not exactly paying attention to their phone or computer while it's running. You know, I'm curious how much it helps if you watch the entire ad versus if you skip it after the 5 or 10 or 15 seconds, whatever it is. I wonder what the percent difference. Gadrak, the Crown Scourge. That's the wrong dragon. Heroic Intervention was probably the best rare. Probably the best card out of Aether Revolt, right? I'm not sure, Mike. I'm sure it does. It probably goes by like overall watch time of the ads. Idol of Endurance. Sanctum. Even Gaggle Master. And pack number 5. Where is the terror of the... Everybody chasing Big Daddy Dragon. Where? Double vision. I saw the red card and I got excited for about a split second. But alas, it was not what we were after. And that's 18 for Miguel. Oh yeah, there's Torture's 2-minute ads. I've seen 5-minute ads before. Alright, Doug. It's your turn. That back card's really really beat up a little bit. The Temu ads. Glorious Anthem. Yeah, Temu, they say Temu's like really like their app and website is really invasive, and they kind of more or less, from what I've heard, steal your data, right? What they do with that data, I don't know. Oh, Fatal Push is pretty good, yep. Baneslayer, beautiful card. Greg Staples art. This was one of my favorite cards forever. And I think it's appropriate they put it in the set because we do have Terror of the Peaks. And in Baneslayer's heyday, she was in the skies battling the Thundermaw Hellkite, right? That was the bane of Baneslayer's existence. Here we go, next pack. Temple of My Lady. Roaming Ghostlight. We got Doug coming up. Ghostly Pilferer. 4/2. Freebooter. So if you have YouTube, this is a question that I need to ask Manny. Because Manny generally knows. Because I think he's got YouTube Premium. I wonder if does that negate the ads entirely? Like, do you never get an ad on YouTube? I don't know how much YouTube Premium is, but it honestly might be worth it. Azusa! You know, there's something about being able to drop 2 extra lands per turn that just doesn't seem fair, right? It just doesn't seem fair. 4/3 there. That's going to get Doug up to 8, 10, 13. All right, Charlie John. How are you tonight? What is Grandpa Charlie up to? Where's Charlie G at tonight? What's he doing? Charlie John starting off with one of my favorite little gobbos. That is a Conspicuous Snoop. Lots of dragons. No Hellkite yet, though. All right, Charlie, here we go. Pack number 2. Meow. So you got a goblin and you got a cat. If we can get a dog, you got a whole zoo, brother. Here's the thing, though. Like I know most people, they will pay. Vito, nice little $4, $5, $6 card there. Most people will pay, you know, $10 a month for Apple Music or for Spotify Premium. And I honestly listen and watch to more YouTube than I do either one of those. So I'm wondering, and because with YouTube Premium, you can actually close the browser and continue to play videos. So, Necromentia, 4/3. I wonder if shifting my $10 to YouTube, if YouTube Premium's $10, I'm assuming. I could be wrong. I'm sure they run deals. Would that be money better spent than Spotify? He's in bed. He works early. Gotcha. You had mono, bro? Is that still going around? Temple of Mystery. I didn't know mono was still a thing. I hope you're feeling better, dude. That sounds good. That sounds like a good time. Mono. 258. Who did you catch it from? You're supposed to catch mono from kissing people. Oh, I didn't know what you're talking about, Jonathan. It just said yes, it does, and I didn't know in what context the yes, it does meant. But Charlie John, you're at 11, which is currently the low. Now, Mike, let me ask you a question. I feel like there's some frogs out there that do pay well, like the Pac-Man frogs, and there's some that you like lick their back, and it makes you trippy or something. So that's gonna be 5 for Brian. I feel like if you're in those kind of frogs, you can probably make a little bit of money. I don't know though. So Brian's gonna start off with 5. Beautiful Johannes Voss Art Sanctum Evolve. If you don't already have it, you should get a Ren and Siri. Shackle guys, everybody that builds Ren and Siri seems to have a ton of fun with it. 2 more there for the Shackle G. Brian Pack. No, whoa! It's the shiny, borderless, sad robot and animal sanctuary. We like that. We'll take that pack. And here's the fun thing: like if you don't want to run a cat as your commander, you can run Morphon, right? If you count that right, maybe you'd be watching YouTube Premium. Peer into the Abyss for 7. Good hit there. Let me ask you, Mike, how do you monetize frogs? Like how do frogs translate into a living wage for Mike? Pack 5 for Brian. I'm curious. You know, like do you get like research grants and things like that? Basri's Lieutenant. Do you photograph them? Do you make documentaries? Like how does that? You know what I'm saying. So let's see where Brian's at after that. 7, 11, 18, 22. That's the high spot currently. So here's what we got, guys. We got Chase at 19. 16 for Andy. We got Miguel at 18. 13 for Doug. Charlie Johns at 11. And Brian is at 28. We got one more pack left for everybody. We could get an Ugin. We could get an Orrery. We could get a Hellkite. You get paid to monitor him. Like, okay. What's up, Georgie? Glad you can make it. Jaruk the Unleashed. All right, we got a mythic. It's not the best one. I think Wizards is doing a lot of interesting things. Like most of the Planeswalkers are gone. Like we get 1 per set now, right? They announced today we have a $75,000 Standard Showdown coming up. So they're trying to bring Standard back into relevance. I don't know if $75,000 is enough. All right, Andy, here we go. Can we get Andy some beef here? Come on. Come on. One time for Andy. One time for Andy. One time for Andy. One time for Andy. One time. Where's the rare? It was the Containment Priest. What am I doing? I just motorboated right past her. Like it didn't even exist. So what do you do? Like keep track of Mike? I'm talking to you, Mike. Sorry. Do you keep track of like their populations and things like that? Miguel closing it out with a Temple of Epiphany. Have I seen somebody's interior with a 3 blind mice card copy multiplier? I have seen that one. I caught that on TikTok. The 3 blind mice thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, Doug with the borderless mist. Oh, and a borderless cultivate. That's filthy. Sheesh. So that's going to be 4. 7 for Doug. Pushing his total up to 20. Nice pack, Doug. Yeah, Mike, I feel like if you can breed it, somebody's making money off of that in some form or fashion. And that sounds terrible, depending on how you look at it. See, double see the truth for Charlie. 4 more. And that's going to be 15 for Charlie. So how do you get into that, Mike? Or have you just always been fascinated by frogs? Or as you, like when you went to school, that's just, wow, last pack magic for Brian. Eugene makes an appearance in pack 36. Hello. We got one. Sheesh. It's not the terror of the peaks, but beggars can't be choosers. And there he is. And that's going to be 8 more. Not only do you spike the Eugene, that's going to move you up to 30 and give you the dub, Brian. So we have 23 for Chase, 18 for Andy, 18 for Miguel. Doug is at 20. We got Charlie John at 15, which is a low, and 30 for Brian, which is the high. Sheesh. So, Brian, which pack would you like? We have Modern Horizons 2, we have AFR, and we have Kaldheim. Which one of those tickles your fancy? Brian's going to go for the MH2. We're going to open it. It's always nice when you can turn a hobby into a job. But, you know, it's hard to continue to have it as a hobby, right? But here we go, Brian. Which, oh, that's disrespectful. Not only is it Cart the Lion, it's a borderless Cart the Lion or extended art. So, Brian, there you go. What's up? Oh, Sketch Esper Sentinel. Brian Ham-burgling right now. All right, next up will be our etched hit. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Deep Forest Hermit. Ow! Sheesh! Borderless foil. Scalding Tarn to go with your Esper Sentinel. So Brian getting the Eugene. Then he gets a borderless or extended Scalding Tarn in foil and an Esper Sentinel. Wow, wow, wee, wow. Brian is getting rowdy tonight. Sheesh. We got a miniature easel here. We got a miniature easel to show off the cards. No, I'm not going to do that. When I used to eBay a lot, I would take the photos of the cards in this tiny easel. All right, Charlie John, do you want the D&D or the Kaldheim booster? Let me know which one tickles your fancy. And guys, we still have 2 spots left in the Modern Horizons 2 battle. So if anybody wants to get in on that, let me know. I'm gonna tag Charles. There we go. There we go. If Charlie doesn't answer in like 10 seconds, we're going to assume he wants the Kaldheim booster, right? We're just going to assume. And then we'll rip it. Oh, Charlie wants the D&D one. Sheesh, let's go. Let's go. That's why you should never assume. Charlie. Coming through with a curveball. Let's see what's in it. Here we go. Zalto Fire Giant Duke. Storvald Frost Giant Jarl. Interesting commander here. Boom! Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So I'm guessing Mommy Tasha, as hot as she is, her laugh is hideous. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? What is it? What is it? Wow, it's an Inferno of the Star Mouse board. D&D. D&D is, and Iavegna. D&D is doing it tonight. D&D is doing it to it. Lots of hits. Or maybe D&D is just as good and we've just been disrespecting it for way too long. Maybe it's trying to tell us to get our act together. Start buying some of these boxes. Start ripping them for the cool cards that are in it. Congrats, Charlie. And then we got one more, and it will be random. So we got Chase, Andy, Miguel, and Doug. 1 through 4 is on the table. We're going to roll the dice and see who gets it. And it is Doug with a 4. All right, here we go. My best friend Doug. Kaldheim pack. Here we go, here we go. What's it going to be? What's it going to be? What's it going to be? Cosmic Intervention. Reflection of Littjara. Oh, Redain, God of the Worthy. Flips over. Finn the Fangbearer. This was actually probably when the set released the most popular commander. Lots of people built it. Arnie Broken Brow. One more chance here. Oh, it's a showcase foil squirrel. Sheesh. Just when we thought we were going to Pound Town, the squirrel shows up and says, I can't be countered, and I'm indestructible. And whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, you draw a card. Death by 1,000 squirrels. You've won with Inferno. Yeah, Inferno's a good card. Super solid card. So Brian, Charlie, GG's. Congrats everybody else. Thanks for jumping in here. Doug got a little action with the Toski. The Toski, my broski. So I do need to from the last pull box that we did. Jimmy, well, it's actually from the first pull box. Jimmy said he did not want his Lotus playset, or his Lotus Pinfindi set. So I'm going to run it as a random for everybody that was in the second one. So I'm going to do a random list. Whoever comes out on top of that will get the pin set Jimmy decline. Probably have that up next day or two. Also need to give away something else. I think I've got something else on my giveaway plans. I also need to find a way to, like during the live streams, where people can go click a button or sign up through like a Rafflecopter, just get their name in it. And then like every 15 to 30 minutes during the stream, we give away a pack. And at the end of the stream, we maybe give away something a little bit bigger. Just kind of push a little interaction, keep people around in the chat having fun. Because the more the merrier, right? You get a couple knuckleheads in the chat, it becomes a good time. So if the Modern Horizons 2 doesn't fill, that's really odd. Modern Horizons 2 is usually the first to fill. Maybe the last couple boxes we ran have people gun shy. But if it doesn't fill, we'll run it tomorrow. That's what we'll do. No harm, no foul. We'll run that Modern Horizons 2 tomorrow. We'll roll some other stuff in with it to have some more stuff for the stream. MH2 people, get in. MH2. I need we need 2 people, Doug, so hold off until we get, if we get one more person, you want to jump in, we can do it. If not, like I said, we can push it till tomorrow. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Doug says, I'll do it anyway. This is 59. 59 for Modern Horizons 2 set battle. You get 5 packs. The high and the low get a Modern Horizons 2 collector booster. So. It's completely up to you guys. We can run it tonight. We can run it tomorrow. We can put it on hold. But I'm good with whatever. I think I'm gonna have to like break these battles down into more bite size. Andy said F it. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream, Jonathan. More bite-sized chunks, that way it's a little more affordable for people to get into. Money's tight these days, I think, for everybody. All right, Doug got in, and Andy says he wants in too. So let me copy these names, put them in the randomizer right quick to get our battle order. I always like to randomize these because it just, I feel like it makes it more fair for everybody. If you guys disagree, let me know. I know sometimes people do called spots in these battles. We're gonna roll the dice and we get a 6. Saving up for the Ixalan boxes. Yeah, that set's gonna be crazy hot. So the order is Andy, Brent, Doug, Derek, Nathan, and Zach. You never know, Georgie. Here's the thing. When you open a booster box, I don't go into it looking at the value. I go into it looking at the fun that I have open in the packs. Even if I don't get anything good out of them, right? Like just the sound of the wrapper and the smell of the cardboard and ink and the experience. It makes it worth it. Plus you get some cards. And I like to, like if I'm just opening boxes, I like to pack war them. Play them jumpstart style, but just 1 pack instead of 2. That's always been the most fun for me.
See,
What's up, baby girl?
my iPad
Did you plug it up? You got the charger right there.
I did.
Let me. Is it charging?
No.
Let me check on it for you.
Okay. Oh yeah, it was charging, but it and well, I think I
Let's go look.
unplugged it. I don't know.
Let's go look and see.
I didn't unplug it. It was plugged in. I thought it was plugged in. So I can I show you what after you
All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. It's not the paint going. That clears my sinuses. It's good for me. The ink smell. All right, we got everybody in this one. Let me shoot everybody a quick little DM. I know Derek wanted to make sure he made it. So let me. I didn't mean to bump that message, Andy. I was trying to copy it. My bad if you got 2 pings. Yeah, then Modern Horizons 2 is always going to be a blast to open. I can see, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, these boxes being as expensive as OG Double Masters. As long as they don't get printed into absolute oblivion, like with reprints, like things have kind of went lately. But I think just for the experience and just for the sealed product, I think these will be expensive in a few years, for sure. And the packs are purple. Purple packs are always the best. Ice Age was amazing. Congrats, Jonathan. I need to go back to college. I went to school for chemical engineering. Christina, what's up, girl? Went to school for chemical engineering. Didn't complete school because I got offered a job while I was still in school to work at a chemical company in Atlanta, Georgia. Paid very well, and at 20 years old, that amount of money was very tantalizing. So, I just started working. And I'm not upset that I didn't finish it because like now that I worked in that field and that industry for a while, it wasn't for me. And that's something I only would have learned by doing that. And I didn't waste the extra couple of years in college, as bad as that sounds. Eventually you'll find your niche. Money's not everything, right? Andy, Brent, Derek, Doug, were you 4th last time too? Nathan, and Zach in the caboose. I promise you, I randomized this. I can show you the I can show you the screenshot if you need me to. But here we go, guys. Andy's up first. We need some Ragavans. We need some fetch lands. We need some elementals. Let's go, baby. Let's get that beef. Misvault Bridge. Junkwinder, starting things off with a Void Mirror. Solitary Confinement, and it is a 2 hits pack, so that's going to be 5 for Andy. Cabal Coffers, says Mr. Kaz Floyd. We'll take a Cabal Coffers. We like those. Rishdon Dockhand. A Lightning Spear and a Blight Sickle out of Shadowmoor on the list there. The Dockhand, it's a 1/2 for 1 with Island Walk, and you can 1 and tap target land. So it is a Rishdon Port on a stick. I'm surprised that that card doesn't get talked about a little bit more. Is Rishdon Port just not good enough anymore, or is Rishdon Port on a stick? Paragon, Sylvan Anthem, Nuisance Engine, eight more for Andy. Is Rishdon Port just not good with power creep? I don't know. Oh, that's a really sick art card. That is a Showcase Grist stamped art card. Wow. Cool stuff there. Glimmerbarn, my favorite little dude. Piru. So, Andy, things have not started off well. 16, 17, 22 for you. We'll see if that holds up for the high. Brent is up. We do have one pack left. One pack with Modern Horizons 2 is all it takes sometime. Unholy Heat, solid common. Calibrated Blast for Brent with a Goblin Bombardment. Professional Astronomer. You know, I can see that being more and more of a common thing, especially as will there be a third one? I hope not, Andy. That's going to be 5 for Brent. As we go closer and move closer to being a multi-planet civilization, I think you know, the study of space is going to be a I think we do. Oh, this pack is going to go crazy. Brent, this pack's going to go crazy, bro. Scalding Tarn. Oh, it is what the frick? Oh my gosh. Scalding Tarn and a Borderless Cabal Coffers in the same pack. That's free real estate. Sheesh. That's why you love this set, because stuff like that happens. Kerchow. Next up for Brent. This is actually one of my favorite basics of all time. It's originally out of Odyssey, I think. And they brought the art back for this set just because it was so dope. No other reason. Glimpse of Tomorrow. And I'm throwing cards. Calm down, Matt. That last pack's got me excited. Last pack has got you. And Brent, that's 2 packs in a row that netted you a goose egg towards your CMC. Let's see what the... Oh, it's filled. Whoa! Sheesh. And there's an Octopus Umbra. This box is going crazy. Subtlety and an Esper Sentinel in a pack. Scalding Tarn and a Borderless Cabal Coffers. I don't even know if Octopus Umbra is good or not, but holy sheesh. 4, 9, and 10 more for Brent. Oh my God. Putting him at 15. Absolute mad lad. Derek, you are up, my friend. Let's go. That's going to be a hard act to follow. Brent came out swinging. Gaia's Will. Retro Foil Resurgent Belief. That's a little disrespectful. Giving you 2 suspend cards in one pack. Starting Derek off with a 0. The only thing is with the new Doctor Who, a couple of those cards, they're definitely going to push suspend to another level. So we'll see what happens. Thrasta for 12. Slow Talisman. Retro Squirrel. Can I get a... Oh, yeah! Is that what you're looking for? All the beef is not already gone. Thrasta for Derek. Here we go. Thrastic could get some more play, especially with dinosaurs becoming more relevant here in a few months. Usury, Braid's Cabal minion. That's going to net you 7 more. All right, Derek, let's get some help here. Got a Murktide art card. Is there a Murktide in the pack? Magoose. Oh my God, you got 2 12 CMC cards. You got Thrasta and Scion of Draco? Jeez Louise. 734. Derek. All right, Doug. Here we go. We need a monkey. We hadn't seen a monkey in 3, 4, 5 boxes. Sanctum Weaver. Oh, it's the Misty. There we go. The Sanctum. I love Sanctum Weaver, but I was like, eh. But then the Misty Rainforest showed up. Nice fetch land there for Doug. 2 CMC pack. Let's keep the beef flowing, guys. Rise and Shine. Dryad. Barn. That's Ranger, not Dryad. And a Gem Palm Polluter. A little bit of Legions action there. So 2 more for my man Doug. What will be in here? That's really funny that we got a Grist signed art card and now we got a Dakin signed art card. What are the chances of both those being in the same box? We got Magus of the Bridge. This time it's the normal version, not the sketchy one. And a foil Treefolk. All right. Come on, Doug. We need the beef. Where's it at? Will this be the pack? Necrogoyf. Fire and Ice. That's going to be 9 more. We didn't want 9. You were sitting pretty in the low until that. 12, 14, 16. You're still close. Still close. Still in the running for the low there. All right, Nathan. Good luck, my friend. Verdant Catacombs. For our 3rd fetchy, we got the Tarn. We got the Rainforest. Now we have the Catacombs. 3/4 of the way to completing the Fetchland Challenge. Can we get there? There's enough packs here. It is plausible. And then sacrifice the goat. Chitter Spitter. Suspend. And that'll give you 4 more. All right, come on, Nathan. Come on. You got a fetch land. Let's get you a mythic of epic proportions. Where's it at? Well, it is a mythic. It's a beautiful card too. Nils Hamart. Can't be too upset about that, but it's not the monkey or the elemental that we were looking for. But 8 plus 5 is a lot. That is going to put you at 12 with that pack. Here we go. Pack number 4. This will be the last one for Nathan before we move on to Zach. It's an 8 CMC Dragon, followed up by a Chef's Kiss, followed up by a Wonder. Can we get our first quadfecta? Just the trifecta, guys. 8, 11, 15 for Nathan. 27, 31. And now it's Zach's turn. Zach said all the beef had already been hit. All the beef is gone. I hope not. I hope everybody has some beef left, even in that last pack. Zach with a decent hit there with the Yavimaya. Shardless Agent right behind it. Do you guys remember how expensive Shardless Agent was? I had to double check, Georgie. You scared me. So Zach is starting off with a 3 and a Yavimama Cradle of Growth. It's just a green Urborg, you know, doing tree things instead of swamp things. Unmarked Grave, Diamond Lion. Oh, it's a foil Solitude. This box is good. Monkey or no monkey, the box is rocking. That's a foil Solitude. I may have said 8, Georgie. I don't know what I say half the time. Look at that. Hot diggity dog. And that's a 9 CMC pack. That's what I'm talking about. Sheesh. It's a good box. It's a good box. Good box is good. Profane Tutor. Another suspend card. I definitely see Profane Tutor getting a jump. Card is good as is. As soon as it gets some help, I think that's going to push it over the top. Another Sarah's Emissary. Vindicate to go with it. And that is 10 more for Zach. Putting Zach at 22. I'm going to give you guys a recap. We got Andy at 22. 15 for Brent. Derek is at 34. 16 for my man Doug. Nathan, 31. And 22 for Zach. So now it's last pack time. Let's get another Elemental. Let's get 2 more Fetch Lands. And let's get a Monkey. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sanctifier in Vec. And a Springjack Shepherd. So Andy, triple womp womp. Brent, we got to do something for Andy. We can't have Andy going womp womp womp. Brent with a Necrogoyf. Damn, Brent, leave some beef for somebody else. How many mythics do you got? 5, 10, 12 CMC pack there. Putting you at 27. Derek. Here we go. Last pack for D-Rock. 4 fetches. We're only missing the flats. 3 packs left to hit the Marsh Flats. Can we do it? We're so close. I can smell the marshes. Doug. Last pack. Lonus, Cryptozoologist. Mishra's Factory. Olivia, Mobilize for War. Hella random list card. It's going to be 5 more. This is really just super random for the list. I don't think I've ever hit that one. And that's going to put Doug at 21. Nathan. Come on. Marsh Flats. Marsh Flats. Marsh Flats. Marauder is not a Marsh Flats. And a Flourishing Strike. It's going to move Nathan up to 33. And Zach. Here we go. Zach Attack. Last pack of the battle. Last chance at glory for the Marsh Flats and completing the 5 fetch land. Now it's the freaking monkeys. Sheesh. Monkeys and squirrels. Oh my. With a lightning bolt to go with it. Sheesh. Got 2 pieces of, is it Murktide there? We were due for a monkey. We haven't seen him in 4 or 5 boxes. And it came down to the last pack of the box. And we got there. Zach got the foil Solitude and the monkey. Holy monkey. And that's going to be 4 more. We were so due for a monkey, it's not funny. Crazy, guys. Absolute crazy. So here's what we've got. We've got Andy at 24. Brent at 27. 34 for Derek. It's going to be the high spot. 21 for Doug, which is going to be the low. 33 for Nathan. And 26 for Zach. But Zach is the undisputed hamburglar of this one. Foil Solitude and a Ragavan. Shut your mouth. That's too much. That's too much. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to throw some draft boosters out here to my homies. We're going to pour one out. And hook everybody up with a couple little draft boosties of Wilds of Eldraine. Here we go, Andy. Here we go, Landax. Woo! There we go. Andy's had a rough night. 3 battles, 3 womp womps. But one of the bonus packs, he got the Landax. That helps. That helps a little bit. Just a little bit. Tiny bit. You're welcome, Brent. All right, pack 2 here for Andy. It's just a bun. Nothing too crazy, but you got the Landax. All right. Little Wilds of Eldraine for Brent. Archon of the Wild Rose out of pack number 1. Pack number 1. All right. Pack 2 for Brent. What's it? Ooh, Foil Dragon's Mantle. And a Red Cap Gutter Dweller. The gutter is where I stay. Doug. We got some wilds. Let's see what's... These smell so sweet. This got me excited because we'd been opening Modern Horizons and I saw blue and red and foil and I was like, holy smokes. All right, Questing Druid. One of the better cards in the set. Not a bad hit there. We like Questing Druid. Oh, well, Doug, you got 2 packs anyways. Oversold Cemetery. Thunder's can't take it back now. I've opened it. Can't take it back now. So you know what that means? Heck it. Everybody gets 2 packs. Everybody gets 2 packs. And whose are these? These are Nathan's. Leyline of Lightning and a Godric. 2 red cards there. Oversold is really good. It was a really... I think the original printing was in Onslaught, right? That card got pretty expensive for a while. The ink goes straight to the brain. That I don't sleep. I work about 20 hours a day. Love you too, Doug. A Tale for the Ages. So it's a little bit of everything. You know, if you can't have fun doing this, like there's a big difference. Like I'm doing this for fun. A lot of people do this to make money. Like I do have to make a certain amount of money to keep my shop, because I do have a shop. That way I can have distributors, and there is a little bit of overhead. It's not a ton of overhead, but I do have to pay the rent, the utilities, that kind of stuff. I do eat a taco from time to time. This does buy me a taco every once in a while. So it is what it is, guys. If the Marsh Flat does show up on one of the prize packs, Matt, that would be dope. So Zach, here we go. Zach's already the Hamburglar. He's going to get more mythics because he's Mythic Zach tonight. Rowan, Scion of War. I'm really surprised. Why is this card not busted, and why isn't everybody not running this? When I saw this card, I was like, oh, that's the best card in the set. Brent's like, I'll buy you a taco. Doug bought me a bunch of tacos like 2 weeks ago. Mine. Oh my, Zach, bro, shut the front door. Shut the front door. Well, that's why I'm working 20 hours a day, Nathan. Because like the first 12 hours of the day, I'm grinding to make money for bills and food and stuff like that. And I do this at night for the giggles, you know. Zach, bro, you killed it tonight, homie. Like randomly, just absolutely motherfreaking killed it. Look at this, dude. Look at that. My man Zach was due. He gets in a lot of stuff, and he's taken a lot of L's for a very long time. So I'm happy for you, man. He definitely deserved this. That's dope. That's super dope. And then like, since everybody's getting packs, let's wheel back to Derek. Feral Encounter. Tacos are. Here's the thing, like the Taco Bell value menu has a chicken enchilada burrito on it. I've been tearing it up lately. Regal Bunnicorn. Yeah, up the beanstalk. That's a $3 in common there. That $2 burrito fills me up, man. I will get some nachos with it sometimes, just to mix it up, you know. But here we go. We got Derek. We got Doug. The double D's, side by side, middle of the pack, high and low, collector booster time. But here's what I do with it. I don't get the red sauce. I have them take the red sauce off of it and replace it with Mexican pizza sauce. Oh man, the Mexican pizzas are good. My thing is, like, I can't drive and eat a Mexican pizza. And if you don't eat a Mexican pizza fresh, like at Taco Bell, it gets soggy. So it's not as good, like if you get it at Taco Bell, take it home. So Mexican pizza is like you sit down at Taco Bell and eat that. So Derek starting off with the inevitable betrayal. There'll be a hit behind this lens flare. What will it be? Sketched Murktide. There it is, the big blue dragon. Nice hit for Derek. All right, here comes the etch foil hit. Ow, it's a freaking Marsh Flats. By a roundabout way, and I think it's because Matt suggested this, we got the Marsh Flats in the prize pack to complete the Fetchland challenge one way or the other. So super good pack for Derek. The Murktide, the Marshy Flats, retro etched. This is a fun box. This is the Modern Horizons 2 I remember. We were a little light on elementals, but we can't complain. Georgie said 5, but he didn't say when. All right, here we go, Doug. Well, let's get it, Doug. Let's get it, let's get it. Calibrated Blast is not getting it. What's behind the Lazotep side, this Harvest Hand? Really good card. Doesn't get enough love. All right, is there anything sexy in the etch slot? It's green. It's a guy. We got one more chance, Doug. We got one more. It's green, too. And it's sketched. I don't know if anything green and sketched is good. It's a Sylvan Anthem. Sheesh. But we tried. We tried, Doug. Gentlemen, thank you for filling this out. I was completely okay with like pushing this till tomorrow, but boy, would we have missed out on a hell of a box. Glad we got to run this one. Congratulations, Zach, on the beef. Brent got some beef. GG's for Derek and Doug. The double D's taking the wins. Nathan and Andy, thank you for being in it. Glad we got Andy a little bit of beef. Nathan, what did we get? Did we get Nathan anything? Nathan got a verdict. Not a ton, but Nathan got a little bit there. I love you guys. Thank you for hanging with me for a couple hours tonight. You know, after like a long 12-hour day at work, out there just grinding, hustling, you know, getting that bread. It's nice to come home and hang with you guys for a little bit. Help me unwind. Help me get in a different mindset. So I appreciate it more than you guys know, especially all you guys have been here through all the ups and downs over the years. You know, Cracking Packs is on the comeback. You know, we keep having little setbacks. We just lost Dr. Kaz, but you know, his memory will always be with us. He's always gonna, as long as the algorithm keeps working, he's always gonna welcome the new members to the group. But you know, tomorrow's a new day. We're all still here. We got to keep living. We got to keep on keeping on. Life's a garden. Dig it. That's a Joe Dirt quote. Love your faces. Have yourself a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. And